In my head, everything sounded like, you are a failure, you can never make it. So every time I come back on YouTube, I feel like I always have to say an apology for going away for so long, you know, like just going MIA without a prior warning or anything. But yeah, school got really choked, and I just, you know, couldn't keep making videos. If I wanted to, I would have, but I'm actually like the most inconsistent person. I'm just like working on everything, and this time around I think I've like gotten the hang of it. I'm just going to try to match and make everything together. So I'm studying English language in school, and basically as an English student you have to take a compulsory theater course. It's theater workshop, and people were telling me that okay, you would need to do theater. I'm like, is it not theater, is it not acting? We'll do it. We've been doing it because I used to act in school plays, I used to act in church plays. You know, I kept an open mind. You know, I was open for something new. I just wanted to do it, and we started, and I figured out that okay, this is like an advanced level of theater. This is extremely different from the stage plays that I used to do in school and church. This is like very different. So it started, and there were like a lot of rules and everything. I'm like, okay, this is different. I was not doing much because I just did not want to be noticed. I was trying all of my best to not be noticed, but I don't think that's, you know, it's me now. It's me. We're talking about me here. Even if I try not to be noticed, they still notice me.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here.
When we now had like a rehearsal, and we were told that we can't sit on the chairs because sitting on the chairs will make us relax and shit. In my head, I'm like, so you expect me to sit on the floor? Do you know who I am?
Do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who you're talking to? Please, bitch.
Well, I actually did not do that though, because they did not bore me well. But in my head, that was what was going on in my head. But in real life, you know when you are having like a mental drama, but in real life, you are just obeying your obligation because you don't have a choice. The assessment for the course is the play that we're going to act out. So basically, we were given our Mario and I Want, a Kenyan play. We had to like imitate the Kenyan culture and everything, because the play itself, like reading the book, it's not something that you would want to watch actually when you read the book. Like if I'm somebody that doesn't really like to watch stuff and then I read that book, I will never finish the book actually, because it's a really boring book. But then my director is extremely really creative. Extremely really.
With all the French, Germany, Greek, and all these things that you speak, plus your exposure and educational background, I wonder why you have not made it in life.
Whatever. My director is very creative. Shout out to Indo. He then changed everything. He added his own. He just made it better. Basically, like, you know, he did this pizzazz kind of thing, like magic. He sprinkled magic on the book, and everything just became really nice. Like it was getting close to our production time. I'm already like, you know, getting to the interesting part of the story. It was getting close to our production time. Bruh, sis, we worked really hard during rehearsals. Like we just put in our all. I also got a role. I got a minor role. Yeah. Then I became nervous. I'm like, if I'm feeling this way, mean that I'm playing a minor role, how would the person playing the major character feel? I was feeling really nervous. I had never been that nervous in my entire life. I didn't even have stage fright actually, but like I was just scared. So I was then on the day of production, I was trying really hard not to mess up. I was just focusing on not messing up, that I was putting in all of my best. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to mess up. I'm going to put in all of my best. I'm going to do this. Like I'm going to set the pace, and it's going to take God to come down to slow me down.
It's going to take God to come down here and slow me down,
because I'm going to be bringing the game on. Yeah. So we went on stage. We finished. After the production, then we have lecturers that would judge us, like, you know, tell us the things that we did right, the things that we did wrong, and grade us in the end. So there were about 3 lecturers that came as the judges, and after our production we are going to, like, you know, normally we sit on stage and then we would wait for them to give us their verdict. I don't know if verdict is the word. Give us our score, sha. So we're all sitting and expecting our score and everything. They said they gave a lot of praises, they gave some criticisms, and one of the judges then told me to stand up. Like, I stood up and then he said, I quote, this is the way he said it. He's like, stand up. I stood up. Then he said, you were a disaster to every scene that you went in because your projection was low and you brought down the tempo. In my head, everything sounded like, you are a failure. You can never make it.
You are a failure. You are a failure. You can never make it. Think about your life.
Happens. I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm going to die. Like, I'm going to die. I'm going to enter the ground. Like, I'm just feeling like I should die. Oh my god, oh my god. But I kept like a really, really calm face because of course nobody ain't gonna see me panic. But inside my head, what was going on? Like, I'm like, oh my god, he just said I ruined the play. Everything he said, I summarized it to, okay, you ruined the whole play. But then I'm like, okay, maybe this is just like criticism. I'm not going to let him get to me. I'm a big girl. He's not going to get to me. What I said is not a big deal. Yeah, things happen and it's fine. I was just consoling myself and I was just waiting on our score because I felt like, okay, everything we did, we were expecting something huge.
I expect something huge. Something
huge. Because we deserved something huge. So of course we were waiting for them to get to where they were going to announce our score, give us something huge that we've been waiting for. Even after everything that he said to me, I just wanted to hear the score. I just wanted the A. Like, just give us this A and let's go. And the next thing, this nigga gave us a 64.
Eh? Hey!
He gave us a B. Bruh. If I could enter ground, I would have. It was really, really disappointing. And normally when they announce scores, people would jubilate on stage and everything. When they just announced the score, we just stood up and we left because, of course, I wanted to cry, but bitches don't cry in public. If I've cried in public before, just ignore this part of the video and pretend like I've never cried in public. But you know, bitches don't cry in public. And I made it to my hostel. And when I just entered my room, my roommates then decided to ask me, how was your production? Showers of tears, bro.
Oh my god, oh my god.
The kind of tears, like uncontrollable tears. I'm just like, I don't know what happened. We were on stage and this is man called me a disaster. I just started to cry, bro. I knew I was going to cry, I just didn't know when. And I felt like I was just probably going to do it in the midnight silently when nobody would hear me. But it had to be in the presence of my roommate. So I was just crying. Bruh. You know, naturally you would expect a story like this. With the way I even started, you would expect a story like this to end well. Like to end, you know, the Disney kind of ending. But no. There's another turn. I got online and my group members were, you know, because it was like production had already ended, so people were going to definitely drift apart and everything. So people were like giving messages on the group chat, people were writing sweet things and everything. That one did not even reach me. I was not even in the mood for all of that because I was still feeling sad. So then I now got a text from my director where he told me that I tried my best and he saw that I did my best, and that's basically all that matters. Bruh, that motivated me. I'm like, yes. Then I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I had actually tried my best and I don't think I could have done more than my best. Maybe my best was not enough, but then that was my best actually. So I just consoled myself. I'm like, bruh, ain't no nigga gonna make me feel bad. I already did what I did. I tried my best and that's all that matters. You will just not see me there again. But you know, things will happen in life that will make you realize that some things are not your calling, and maybe stage acting is not my calling. And I just came to a conclusion myself that okay, you cannot do everything in this life. basically, I felt like I was Genevieve. You don't get it? Like when I was on stage, I felt like Genevieve. I felt like Shafi Bello. I felt like all the big actresses out there. But apparently, I was acting like a low budget Genevieve. So yeah, stage acting. Bye. Bye. Bye bye. So that's how my theater experience went. I really hope you enjoyed this video though, and I would also like to hear from you. Please come and gist me if you have had any similar experience. You know, maybe you were expecting something really huge, but then you got nothing close to huge. Like you were really disappointed when you got your results. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be your grade, you know, like whatever it is that you have done and you're like, okay, this thing should come out well, and then when it came out you were disappointed. Can you let me know in the comments section? The most, you know, the parts that I like most whenever I post a YouTube video is the fact that you guys always like, comment, share and do everything. So do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you watched till this part, you don't know how much I love you. Love always.